Dear students, as we discussed some of the basic employment checklist items, now we have to discuss some of the advanced employment checklist items, and these are as follows. First, we need to answer the very important question: how will candidates be recruited job posting? Whether they would be recruited through a newspaper advertisement, whether they would recruited through a newspaper advertisement in a local newspaper or national newspaper or international newspaper, whether the organization would be used executive search consultant team, whether organization would be used employment agencies, what kind of recruitment method the organization would be used. That is most important employment checklist item. Then, if they are going for the advertisement, what advertisement copy, its layout, its style would be used, and will the advertisement be prepared in-house by the organization or it is prepared by an advertising agency? So this is important to answer, that if you are going to use an advertisement in a newspaper, what type of advertisement it is and who will make the advertisement. And we have two options. One option, that advertisement would be made by the organization, that it would be an in-house preparation. And second option, that advertisement would be made by some professional organization who are expert in making such kind of employment advertisements. Then we have to know that who will approve the final version. HR manager will approve the version, line manager will approve the version, top management will approve the version, or we need to get an approval from chief executive officer of the company. So we need to answer this question as well. And who will be responsible for placing the advertisement? Once the approval would be done, who would place the advertisement? Sometime, most of the time, it is a responsibility of the HR manager to place the advertisement. Then we have to decide the media of the advertisement, which newspaper or magazine and other communication media would be used to relay the advertisement to potential applicants. Obviously, advertisement need a media, and the media can be the newspaper, local newspaper, national newspaper, international newspaper, industry magazines, and billboards, and the organizations, notice boards, etc. So we need to know that what kind of media we will use to advertise the particular position. Then there is another important question: who will be involved in recruitment and selection process? HR manager, line manager, strategic manager, CEO? Who will be the part of the recruitment and selection process? What are the team members? Who will conduct the interview? These all are the questions which are important as an employment checklist. Then, once the interview will be conducted, who will make the hire or reject decisions? This must be written on a paper, that who will be the decision maker. And before interview, will psychological test would be used? What kind of other employment test would be used? Do we need a medical examination before conducting an interview? These questions need to be answered yes or no. And if it is a yes, who would be responsible for each and every test and part of the recruitment process? Then once the recruitment is done, who will handle the induction? HR manager would handle the induction. Assistant HR manager would be handle the induction. Sometimes production manager or the line manager are responsible for the induction for their own particular unit. Who will be responsible for placing the new hire on the payroll? These all questions must be answered in yes or no and with some particular name. Who will give the job instruction? Most of the time, line managers are used to give job instruction to the new hire, that how they need to perform any particular job. And then who will arrange for any special training required? Sometimes HR manager need to require an induction training, a separate induction training. Sometimes line manager need to require formal training. So we need to decide who would be responsible for any particular formal training for new hire. Last but not least, who will review the new hire's performance during the probationary period? Most of the time, line managers are responsible for reviewing the performance during the probationary period, but sometimes HR managers are also used to visit the field or that particular office to review the performance of an applicant in the probationary period. And who will be involved in the decisions to confirm or terminate employment? After probationary period, if someone would perform well, obviously we will give them a next tenure, and if someone would not perform well, obviously we need to terminate their employment. So who will make such kind of decisions? These all questions must be answered, and if you would answer all the questions, it would be called as an employment checklist, and that employment checklist must be filled before going for the formal recruitment procedures.